Hi, I'm Dr. Amanda Noelle, and I have a message for you twin flames about twin flame separation and why now is go time. Amidst all of the coronavirus, the market crashing, this is a viral outbreak of spiritual awakening. I'm going to show you some reasons why, and I'm going to give you some tips that will help you navigate through these interesting times with hopefully some deep ease, grace, and awakening. The first reason why now is the time to practice our tools and open into this spiritual awakening opportunity, it's go time. Well, it's because this is a collective consciousness shift. Carl Jung talks about the collective unconscious. As a globe, we are uniting in this experience because although we think we're individual and we're separate and we're going to go our own way, we actually do work as children of Gaia as a whole. In the twin flame relationship, it's the same thing. We have our independence, and then we join into the union, and all of a sudden we are trapped in this beautiful triangle, this trinity between self, our beloved, and the union itself. And I call that, with my twin flame is Jack, I'm Amanda, we say, well, this is up to Jananda. We are the individual, there's the world, and then there's that union in between. We have been fighting and healing and growing for years. If you're a light worker, you probably have woken up in the last couple of years. Maybe it's recent, maybe this journey is causing you to watch this video. In the journey, we've felt very alone at times. I know when I went through my spiritual awakening in my late teens, it was horrible because I didn't know who to talk to. I didn't know where to go. And thank goodness nowadays there's the internet. And I had different phases of initiation. I want to read a quote, my handy dandy notebook, about Carl Jung and how he deemed collective unconscious. He said it's the part of the unconscious mind which is derived from ancestral memory and experience and is common to all humankind in its distinct form from the individual's unconsciousness. We have the individual experience. I have my experience, you have yours, but we are in this together. So this is a powerful time to come together in collaboration for prayer, for meditation. Soon it will be a great time to collaborate in your way of making money. Instead of working for the old money slavery system, it's a great time to collaborate in your blissness with other soul family members, build new things because the old system is crumbling. Collective unconscious can be powerful if it's programmed in a negative way with programs like MK Ultra, if we are programmed with fear, scarcity, lack, disempowerment. The world is not going to function in a high vibrational new earth, heaven on earth way, but if we reprogram ourselves with what we want to create, we can reprogram ourselves, our subconscious mind, the collective unconscious, and we can create whatever we want. Now, the second reason why now is the time to go and awaken and spread our light is because there is a death and rebirth happening. In the phases of twin flame alchemy, the 11 phases of twin flame alchemy is a system that I teach all of my clients and people that are ready to call on their twin flames to use. And one of the steps, actually the very first step, is called let go, let love. And it is like a full surrender death. We collectively are going through a death and rebirth. The point of this, as it is in this phase with twin flame energy, is to let go of attachment, let go of who we think our twin flame is, let go of how we think the world should work, let go of controlling how many people are dying or what our external realities are. And it's a time to go in and feel to heal and feel love and let the death happen. There is a divine reason for everything. Well, it's also important to fight for what we want and to stay healthy and to do the social distancing and wash our hands and be healthy and take our supplements and stay in high vibration. There's also a sense of just letting go, letting Goddess, and letting this thing ride out, being our best selves at the same time, asking for help from higher planes. And that is something we can do, whether you believe in God, whether you believe in the universe, whether you believe in a particular religion, whether you talk to ETs, you are here on the earth as a satellite to call out for the help that you want. So let's make a prayer every single day, starting in this moment. I'm sure you've been praying a lot lately, but just asking our higher self to communicate with us, to remind us to go into prayer, to remind us to ask for what we want to manifest instead of going into those old fear pathways. Now, I forgot to mention that I actually teach the 11 phases of Twin Flame Alchemy, the whole system. I teach it individually to private clients, and 2 times a year I teach it to our attendees of Twin Flames Live, and it happens to be coming up on April 17th. We were going to lead it last month. We postponed it because we had to move urgently from Bali to the States so we could be with family. I'm going through my own death and rebirth experience. My father was just diagnosed with a brain tumor pretty much the moment that all this stuff started going down. So it's time to be really strong. It's time to use these tools. I'm using these 11 phases of Twin Flame Alchemy to heal myself and my life, but they're tools that you can use to alchemically transform our old belief systems, fears, blocks, ancestral programs, the things that Jung says are programmed in our subconscious mind, those ancestral beliefs and blocks, and we can create the gold from them by becoming conscious. One of the ways to do that is to be in a community. Similar minds praying together can create huge transformations. We can see our blocks and blueprints so much more quickly. Every year at Twin Flames Live, women say the best thing that came out of the 2.5-day event was not my teachings, although those are powerful, not Jack's support, which is powerful. It's the community, the sisterhood, and it's a safe space to be powerful, to be free, to come out of our high-end high priestess closets and do this deep healing work in a safe space. So if this is something that you are interested in, if you have the time now, there is a small investment to it. We're putting a very deep discount because of the social distancing and the financial changes. So you can check it out in the link below in the description box. And I'll give you the last thing that I see as a reason for go time. Number 3, it's a time of reflection. Twin flame separation is a phase where we individuate, where we find our own space after we've come into the union. So it's that tricky yet juicy place for healing where we get to know ourselves and we begin to individuate and anchor a space within as we unite. So what that means for you as a twin flame lover here who's in a twin flame separation, this is an opportunity for you to ask yourself, what do you want? Who are you? It's a time to really be okay with being alone. I know for years I was alone. For over 3 decades, almost 3.5 decades, I suffered with a harrowing sense of being alone. Minus a few moments, but even when I was in a relationship for a couple of years with one partner, a relationship for a year with another partner, I still felt alone. Even when I was trying to connect and they were trying to connect, we went into our individual spaces and couldn't have that deep intimacy. So intimacy is something that our souls desire. We've been divinely designed for that. We have, however, been programmed to be afraid of deep love. And I know that on a personal level because every time I can commune with Jack, my twin flame, I have to slay deep fears and he has to slay deep fears. And we come closer and our hearts almost like push each other away as much as we magnetize because the love is so strong and because the collective energy is terrified of love. We don't have conversations. We don't say I love you all the time. Some families do, but as a whole, we've had these walls up. They are coming down now. They're coming down quickly. And we need to do this work inside of ourselves. So if you're at home, you're isolated, take time to journal, take time to meditate, take time to vision what you want to create. Again, the first phase of Twin Flame Alchemy is to let go and let love and to trust that the universe has your back. So I'm going to end on the note of trust or bust. It's time to trust that you can heal yourself so the planet can heal. We can heal together so you can heal. It's time to trust that you can heal yourself and put yourself together whole so that your twin flame union and your twin flame can put him or herself together and you can be together. So let go of attachment to who it is, let go of how the timeline's going to go, and it will go faster and smoother as long as you come from love. I hope to see you at Twin Flames Live. There are a couple of spots left. You can check out the link below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video as well. Namaste, namasko.